Yes, guys, welcome back. It seems like it's been ages. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to another Liverpool show. We actually got Liverpool stuff to talk about. I know the Euros are going on right now, and but we have got Liverpool stuff to chat about. And yeah, the fixture list have come out. The fixture list is out, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about our opening fixtures and look at the big games coming up here for Liverpool Football Club next season. Also, we're going to talk about transfers as well. Liverpool linked to a couple of players that I would really love Liverpool to go and buy. I think it'd sort us out for years to come. So, loads to talk about. Loads to talk about. I hope everyone's doing good. Sorry, it's been a while. I try and go as live as much as I can. Obviously, we've got the Euros going on right now, and when there's 3 games a day for the Euros, it's pretty hard to get out any kind of Liverpool chat, any kind of Liverpool shows with the amount of Euro games going on right now. But because there's only 2 Euro games today, I've got a gap in the market. So I thought, let's expose that gap and bring you some Liverpool news. But big up to everyone here. Thank you very much for joining me as always. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe. You know what to do, guys. Go and do that right now. Don't forget to hit that like button as soon as you come in as well. Everyone watching on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it as well. Welcome. Don't forget to come to the main YouTube channel and hit that like button as well. Appreciate everyone being here as always. Guys, look. Everyone enjoying the Euros so far? For me, the Euros is pretty shit, but how's everyone enjoying it so far? You all enjoying it? Obviously, I've been doing watch-alongs with Drifty. We got a watch-along with Drifty again tonight for the Portugal game, so I hope you lot can join me on TiVo with Drifty for that, for the watch-along for the Portugal game. But yeah, the Euros has been a pretty damp squib so far. Lots of average teams, lots of average footballers, a lot of average games. Pretty unexciting so far. We're waiting for something to kick off. But yeah, it's not been that good so far. It has not been that good. Right, let's get up these. First, talk about these Liverpool fixtures. Obviously, they hit the headlines this morning. Of course, we're going to talk about the main thing that's probably pissed everyone off. We're going to talk about new Liverpool fixtures. So, Liverpool. TNT Sports couldn't wait to do it, could they? They couldn't wait to do it. TNT Sports could not wait to do it, man. So Liverpool open up their Premier League campaign with Arne Slot as their manager on Saturday, the 17th of August, away to Ipswich Town at 12:30 p.m. kickoff. They've done it straight away, guys. They've not messed around. They've done it straight away. They've gone, fuck it. Let's do this. Let's give them the 12:30 kickoff for laughs and vibes. They've done it straight away. They're not messed around. They've gone, right, let's give Liverpool a difficult away game to start the Premier League season, away to a championship team that's just got promoted, where their fans are going to be up for it. It's going to be bouncing. The Tractor Boys are going to be in full force. And they go, you know what, we'll put that at 12:30 as well, just to piss them off, It's just hilarious, man. It's just hilarious that Liverpool got a 12:30 kickoff. I understand why they got a 12:30 kickoff, because they're away to Ipswich. I get it. I understand it. But it takes the mick. Liverpool are only allowed 6 12:30 kickoffs this season. That better be it, man. I'm telling you right now, there better not be another 12:30 kickoff for a while. And then obviously our fixture list is quite kind, though. I will say that. I think it's quite an easy start to the Premier League. So we've got Ipswich Town away on the Saturday, the 17th of August. The following Saturday, we've got Brentford at home. And the Saturday at the end of August on the 31st, we have got Manchester United away. Then we've got Nottingham Forest at home and Bournemouth at home and Wolves away. That is our opening 6 games of the Premier League, guys. That is literally our first 6 games of the Premier League. Yeah, that's it's interesting. We have a decent fixture list to start the season. Could it be worse? Could it be better? I think it's all right, you know. Let me get it up on the screen here for you guys as well, so we can go through this. Ooh, Goose TNT. There we go. There's our opening 6 games of the Premier League, guys. Ipswich away. No, it will be a difficult game because obviously, you know, Championship sides are going to be up for it. Welcoming Liverpool to their ground in their first Premier League game back for a long time. And they're going to be up for it. It's going to be electric. Liverpool going to be at their best to win that game. But the rest of the fixtures, I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm expecting 18 points. I'm expecting 18 points. I'm expecting 18 points. Guys in the chat, guys and girls in the chat, let me know how many points do you think Liverpool should be getting in them first 6 games? How many points should Liverpool be getting in them first 6 games? I'm going 18. I think that's right. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yeah. I'm going 18 points in that first 6 games. 6 wins out of 6, guys. I ain't messing about. Yeah. I'll be actually. The only place I think we'll drop points might be at Old Trafford because that's what Liverpool do against Man United. But I'm going apart from that. I'm going. Why shouldn't we win all them games? So Ipswich away, yeah, it's a difficult game because of the way, you know, Ipswich brand new at home. But 12:30 kickoff and blah blah blah. But yeah, I see us winning that. I see us beating Brentford at home in our first home game of the season. The Man United game we'll talk about in a minute. The Nottingham Forest game, we should win that at home. We should beat Bournemouth at home as well, and then Wolves away. Wolves away and Man United away are the tricky games there. Otherwise, I think 18 points. If everyone wants to say 16, I'm all right with 16 points in my first 6 games as well. Not an issue at all, to be absolutely fair. Not an issue at all with that. But yeah, that's Liverpool's fixture list right there. Obviously, this is all could change around a little bit, times and scheduling. So the Man United game, I very much will doubt will be a 3 p.m. kickoff, and it might not even be on a Saturday yet. So at the moment, it is Saturday, the 31st of August at 3 p.m. This could easily go to the 1st of September for a Sunday kickoff. I very much will doubt that game stays at 3 p.m. on the 31st. That'll probably be moved to Sunday, the 1st of September, for probably a 4:30 kickoff. The Brentford game might probably stay at a 3 p.m. kickoff on a Saturday. That makes sense. I don't think these Bournemouth and Nottingham Forest games will stay at 3 p.m. kickoffs either, because if you go, look, they haven't done the TV scheduling yet. So the Forest game, the Bournemouth game, the Wolves game are all Saturday games at 3 p.m. I expect the Nottingham Forest game will be televised, and the Wolves game will be televised, in my opinion, as well. So expect them to be moved to like Saturday evenings or Sunday afternoons, or a Saturday afternoon at 12:30. You never know. But yeah, they're opening games, man. They're opening games. How does everyone feel about them? Guys in the chat, let me know how you feel about them games. What are we saying about them games, guys? Let me know in the chat right now. I'd love to hear from all of you. What's the games, the opening 6 games? What's the ones you're worried about? How we going to do? Do you think it's going to be quite an easy time of it? Good fixtures? Let me know in the chat, guys. Let me know. But yeah, I love this. Obviously, the fixture time of year is always fun. Decent, to be fair. Feeling good, bro. Love it. It's a Scottish Bear. Decent starts at James. Double A says 18 points. Jamie would always smash United last year. Was an anomaly. Only United trouble me, says Bonkers. Gakpo would do a madness, says YouTube. Decent start, says Mr. Conway. Scraps in the house. How you doing, man? In fact, the fixture list throughout the season appears favourable. Someone in Teacup says, no worries, all 6 perfect start. So United game. So the United game, I fully expect to be moved to Sunday, the 1st of September. At the moment, they got it pegged in for a 3 p.m. kickoff on a Saturday. That ain't going to happen. That'll probably be, I would say, Sunday, the 1st of September, around a 4:30 kickoff, 2 o'clock kickoff. It'll be one of them. They'll have a double game that Sunday. Big up my man Lakers in the house as well, winning all 6. Big up you, man. So the Man United game's it's going to be a fun one. Obviously, Ten Hag and Arne Slot. Man United fans think we got the worst Dutch manager now. They think they got their man in Ten Hag. All them people that wanted Ten Hag out, and they're all like backing him now. Makes you laugh. Yeah, we're going to see what they're about, man. We're going to see what they're about. I can't wait for that game. That is going to be brilliant. That's going to be yeah, it's got to be brilliant. It's got to be brilliant. Like the Man United game is the one away from home. It's the one that obviously worries me the most out of our first 6 games. The Ipswich game. The newly promoted teams at home on their first game of the season is always going to be difficult. They're going to be so up for the fight. They're going to be so full of it. The fans are going to be up for it. They're going to make it a hostile atmosphere, and they're going to be loving life. So that could be in banana skin. There's no doubt about it. Brentford at home, I fully expect us to win. Nottingham Forest and Bournemouth at home, I fully expect us to win as well. I think it's a more favourable start of the season than we've had in a while. There's no doubt about that. Let's get to obviously October. We have got, as you can see there on the screen, our October fixtures. We've got Crystal Palace away, Arsenal at home, Chelsea at home, and Arsenal away. Obviously, October, by the look of it, will be a difficult. That's a difficult month. Crystal Palace look like they're going to be a decent team next season. Away to their ground's going to be difficult. Again, these are all Saturday at 3 p.m. because TV scheduling's got to take place yet. TV scheduling's not taken place yet. I think in the coming days we'll find out what games have been moved for TV. I expect the Chelsea and Arsenal game will be live. So they will either go to Saturday at 5:30s or we'll go to Sunday games. So in October, the only Saturday game could be the Crystal Palace game. The Chelsea and Arsenal game could easily move to a Sunday for live TV coverage. Then November, we got Brighton, Aston Villa, Southampton, and Manchester City. Again, quite a favourable month in November with back-to-back games there. Brighton at home is a much winnable game with their new manager now. Aston Villa at home as well is a winnable game. Southampton away, again, maybe a little tricky promoted side, but it is Southampton. You should be winning that. And then the big one against Man City at home. 3 home games in November, though, guys. 3 home games in November. So that's 3 out of 4 home games is a really good thing. I'm happy with that. Then we go to the busy time of year, Christmas time. So obviously in December, we got Newcastle in a midweek game away. We've got Everton away. That's 2 difficult away games on the bounce there in December, straight off the bat. Then we got Fulham at home, Tottenham away, Leicester away, Leicester at home, and West Ham away. So Leicester at home on Boxing Day. That is a difficult Christmas period. It's a difficult Christmas period. Yes, Scottish Bear, yeah, I'll do, man. Our lads will be up for it at Shirts Game on the slot. They will be, no doubt about it. So December's always a difficult period. You've got to remember we've got Champions League games in between all this as well at the same time, guys. Got Champions League games in the middle of all this. So Champions League would start, I believe, around September. Champions League starts. So it starts around the September month. So we'll have Champions League games, I would have thought, in between Bournemouth and Wolves. I do believe that's when the Champions League starts, or maybe between Nottingham Forest and Bournemouth. And then we'll have Champions League games in the middle of all these October games and these November games and December games for Champions League breaks up for the new year. So yeah, that's December. Now, the new year, this is what the new year brings us, guys. So this is what the new year brings us. Saturday the 4th of January, Manchester United at home. Obviously, I expect that to be moved. Tuesday, midweek game, we've got Nottingham Forest away. Saturday, we've got Brentford away, and then Ipswich at home. So January, guys. January looks quite nice. The New Year fixtures look quite nice. They look quite nice. Guys, remember these kickoff times will not be the kickoff times in a few weeks. TV scheduling has not taken effect yet. So we have to wait for TV scheduling to take effect. A lot of these games will be moved. Maybe from Saturday to Sundays or Sundays back to Saturdays, and TV scheduling will have to take effect. So ignore the times at the moment for a lot of these because, as I said, TV scheduling hasn't taken over yet. But our January there, the new year brings in quite a nice, favourable January. You know, January sometimes a bit our arch enemy. You know, we fall off sometimes in Januaries, but Man United at home, Nottingham Forest away, Brentford away, Ipswich at home. It's quite a favourable January. It's quite a nice January. I don't know how you guys feel about them January fixtures. What does everyone feel about them January fixtures? Let me know in the chat. Let me know what you feel about them January fixtures, guys. Love to hear what you guys have to say. Love to hear what you guys have to say about it. Guys, don't forget to make sure you're hitting that like button, you're hitting that subscribe button, all that good stuff. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, we could play Madrid in the Champions League in between these games. We could play like the Champions League's going to be mad. You know, obviously we're in pot one, so we can get the likes of Madrid and teams like that in the way the new format is designed. So it's not like the old group stages. You know, we're going to play some tough games in our opening Champions League fixtures, and they're going to be obviously in between September and December's fixtures. So we have to bear that in mind. See how we go there. Obviously, we've got domestic cup games as well. I mean, the FA Cup don't start till the January. So between, as you see here, between Saturday the 4th and Tuesday the 14th, there's a gap. The Saturday in between these two games, the Saturday and Tuesday in between these two games will be an FA Cup match. So an FA Cup third round will be in between the Saturday and the Tuesday of the 4th of the 14th. So they'll have an FA Cup game there. Obviously, League Cup will start, I believe, third round starts in October, I believe. So end of September, October, League Cup games, Champions League games. Lots of football, guys. Lots of football. There's some banana skins in January, ain't gonna lie. Away to Nottingham Forest and away to Brentford in January with FA Cup games as well and possible League Cup games if we're still in the competition. You've got some potential banana skins against Forest and Brentford away from home. But all depending how well Liverpool started the season, you'd really feel like you should be, winning them games, in my opinion. We should be winning them games. If we want to win the Premier League, guys, we've got to win these games. We can't afford to lose too many games this coming season. I think 4 is the maximum we can lose if we actually want to try and win the title. And obviously, I'm not saying that's what we're going to do, but if we want to try and win the title, we have got to make sure we don't lose too many games. And the draws have got to stop as well. Guys, don't forget, please go and hit the like button if you've not already. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here as well. There's plenty of people that watch my channel, guys, that are not actually subscribed. So if you do watch my channel, just hit the fun button, guys. And hit subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it. Just contract in Premier League and Champions League. Says Storming the Teacup. It'd be interesting what Arne Slot wants to do. We'll talk about that in a minute. Storming the Teacup. What I'm going to do, I'm going to star that and come back to it. Yeah, because I think that's the interesting thing. I agree, James. Especially the draws. These have to stop. Yeah, the draws got out of hand last season. Obviously, we had 10 draws in the Premier League last season. I think only 2 or 3 more teams in the Premier League had only more draws than Liverpool, and we finished 3rd in the league. So that tells you a lot. I'd rather have lost 1 game and won 2 instead of drawing a game. Do you know what I mean? If you play 3 games, you draw 2 and win 1. I would rather lose 1 and win 2 than draw a game. The draws have got to stop. The draws have got to stop. Quantity over quantity. Exactly, my man. Exactly. Big up, man, in the chat. Hope you're doing well, my man. IKEA FC needs to stop the season draws everywhere. IKEA FC, you know. February. Yeah, we'll get to February, guys. So obviously the 1st of February is Bournemouth away. So again, a difficult game for February there. Wolves at home, Man City away, and Newcastle at home. That's a difficult February, guys. Ain't gonna lie, that February's a little bit tasty. Bournemouth away, banana skin. Wolves at home. I'm always confident with our home games, no matter who the manager is. I'm confident with our home games. But City away, then Newcastle at home. That's tricky, man. Especially Champions League would start up again. If Liverpool are still in it after Christmas, Champions League will start up again, and you know, it'll probably be in between them City and Newcastle games. The Champions League starts again, I believe, in February. So you're probably looking in between that City and Newcastle game. A Champions League game will be played. It takes let's go be asking for squad rotation there. You have to look for squad rotation, making sure players are fit, ready to go, because that could be 3 difficult games there after Wolves and Bournemouth as well. So a difficult February. Now we come towards the end of the season. March, we've only got a couple of games. Southampton and Aston Villa should win both of them. April, we got Everton at home in the Merseyside derby. Fulham away. West Ham at home, Leicester away, and Tottenham at home. That is a difficult April. This is where Liverpool got to make sure they're packing up the points quite quickly at the start of the season. Liverpool need to gather points very quickly at the beginning of the season, because I've looked at Arsenal, City, and Chelsea's fixture list. I think our first 6 games are we probably got the easiest of the first 6 games out of all the top 4 teams going for the title next season. But at end of the season, it's the hardest. We have got the hardest end of the season, which you'll see in a minute. So we need to make sure we get a lot of points at the beginning of the season, you know, because our end of the season is not good. So we've got Everton at home, Merseyside derby, midweek game apparently. Fulham away, West Ham at home, Leicester away, Tottenham at home. Then the end of the season. Look at this for a nightmare. Look at this for a nightmare. Chelsea away, Arsenal at home, Brighton away, Crystal Palace at home. That is arguably one of the hardest ends to a season I've seen a team have. This is what I'm saying. And have you seen City and Arsenal's end of the season fixtures? So it's sort of the opposite. Up to Christmas, Liverpool got quite a good fixture list. Arsenal and Chelsea, Arsenal and Man City have got a bit of more of a difficult run between the start and Christmas. But after Christmas, City and Arsenal got quite an easy run of fixtures. Where Liverpool, look, they get everyone at once. Chelsea and Arsenal, both in May. Do you know how mad that is? That is a nightmare. That is an absolute nightmare. That is difficult. Look, Chelsea and Man City play each other first, by the way. Did everyone know that? Man City's first game of the Premier League season, I believe, is away to Chelsea, which is that's a madness. That's a madness of a game. City and Chelsea first up. That's a difficult one. You know that's a difficult run. Chelsea away, Arsenal at home, Brighton away, and Palace at home. We just got to make sure we get a lot of points at the start of the season, guys. That's what Liverpool got to do. They got to get a lot of points at the beginning of the season. As I said, if we go back to the beginning, let's go all the way back. So there's our August and September. There's our August and September fixtures. Quite nice. Look, Man United and Chelsea are only what you would say are really tough games from the beginning of the season to around mid-October. So that's the start of the season, the 17th of August till the 19th of October. You would really say Liverpool's two hardest games in that run is only Man United and Chelsea. And the Chelsea game's at home. So this is what Liverpool have got quite a decent start all the way through to October. They really have. It's the end of the season, so Liverpool need to pick up points very quickly. As YouTube name says, Chelsea will be on their third manager by the time we play. It's a mad one. It's a mad one. A lot of new managers, obviously. Chelsea got a new manager. Brighton got a new manager. Liverpool got a new manager. Man United kept Ten Hag. Man City are going for a bit of a change this season. There's rumours that Ederson is leaving Manchester City. There's rumours this is Pep Guardiola's last season. So City could be going for a bit of a change as well. So it's really important that Liverpool start this season extremely strong. As I said, look at the fixtures there, guys. Guys, if I told you yesterday that Liverpool's opening, 3, 6, 8 games of the season would be Ipswich, Brentford, United, Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth, Wolves, Crystal Palace and Chelsea, you would have bit my hand off. You would have gone, bloody hell, Jamie. That's a great start for us. Right, guys. Yeah, big up Lakers. Yeah, I got this off my boy. Man. He's told me I've got to wear it every show I do, so that's what I'm going to do because he told me. Let's just play a bit of fantasy stuff here. Where does everyone see us in the league after these games? So from August the 17th of 17th of August to 19th of October, just a bit of fantasy stuff here. Obviously, when the real season starts, we'll get more serious. But looking at this, where do you think we will be in the league come the 19th of October? With the fixtures on your screen right now, where do you think we'll be in the league by the 19th of October? Third says Ant. Lakers says top 2. Robbie says should be top. Yeah, it's true. Man City could get a points disadvantage yet. I see us winning all our games up till October the 19th. So first, big up, double A. Second, and I'm ready to strike first. City will be top 4. 8th. Leopard, 8th. 8th, my man. You know, that means we're probably going, if we're going to be 8th in the league with these fixtures, you feel like we're going to lose 3 games or draw all of them. 8th's mad. I mean, look at that. It's a bit mad, maybe. I think Liverpool got to be in the top 3. The Man City should be bottom with 1,150 points deduction. Could you imagine? Exactly. Big up, Philip. If you told me you had that easy of a start, I would have called you a liar, Jamie. Exactly. It's what I'm saying. I think Liverpool got to make sure they're at least in the top 3 by the time we've played Chelsea on the 19th of October. If Liverpool are in the top 3 comfortably by the time we play Chelsea on the 19th of October, we're going to have a good season. We're going to have a good season. This is a good fixture start for a brand new manager. Slot's coming. This is a good start of the season for a brand new manager. It really is. It really is. So if we can be in that top 3 area, yeah, I'm all right with that, man. I'm all right with it. Okay, it's top 3. Once it's second. Yeah, let's hit them likes up, guys. If you've not hit the like button yet, guys, let's hit them likes up if you could. Got 94 people in the house, so make sure you're hitting that like button. I'd appreciate it. Let's try and get to what many people are watching. So there's 93 people watching. We should be on 93 likes. So if you've not hit that like button yet, go and hit that fun button there, guys. I would appreciate it. Go and hit that like button right now. I think the home game derby of Everton will get changed if progressing the cups. Yeah, where's the Everton game? What later on in the season? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Gary, Liverpool won't win a trophy for a few years now, I think. Gary, my friend. Gary, let me know, man. Let me know why you feel like that. I want to know why you feel like that, Gal. Let me know why you feel like that, my man. Something will be wrong in Liverpool ain't top. Unless someone like Arsenal or Man City just win all their games as well. Do you know what I mean? If Man City and Arsenal are winning all their games, then I wouldn't be surprised. Like, that's why I said top 3. That's why I said top 3. Yeah, I think City might be going for a bit of a. There's rumours that De Bruyne and Ederson might be leaving for Saudi. Man City are looking to. Apparently, Manchester City are looking to trim their squad down a little bit. Let's say they're looking to trim their squad down a little bit. Obviously, there's a few court cases coming up, and I think City, yeah, they need to play by the rules a little bit, shall we say? Like it says, playing FC24 on Xbox while I can hear Jamie Burton. Big up, Lakers, my man. Jamie, will we keep 4-3-3? And that as that's what our squad is set up for player wise. I think it'd be a mixture of 4-2-3-1 and 4-3-3. Yeah, I think it'd be a mixture. Gary, your response. I just think football goes in cycles, no Klopp at the helm. Be difficult. You used to. Yeah, I can understand that thinking, Gary. I can understand your thinking there, my friend. And you are right. Football does go in cycles. Obviously, and the Klopp factor. Look, let's not sit here and pretend like we can't sit here and pretend that Jurgen Klopp didn't have a massive influence on Liverpool Football Club. He had a huge and probably the most influence on that football club. But he's left the club in a good state. The team's good. The squad's good. Arne Slot is a good coach, guys. I know people might not believe me, but I'm telling you guys, he is a good coach. I've gone and watched a lot of his AZ Alkmaar final days, watched a lot of his games there. Guys, most of the time I stay up late and don't go to bed because I'm watching AZ Alkmaar final games. Do you know how mad that is? But that's what I've been doing lately. And he's a good coach. He's got a good system. He plays a bit like Klopp and Arteta. That's what I would say. That is what I would say Arne Slot is. It's a combination of Jurgen Klopp and Arteta. Is the Klopp stuff thing is like the aggressiveness and stuff like that, but his football is more patient, like the way Arteta's Arsenal play. But he's aggressive, like a Jurgen Klopp Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? That's his style. So, and don't forget, 4-3-3 can always look different under a different manager. Arsenal play 4-3-3. Liverpool play 4-3-3. But look how different it looks when when Arsenal and Liverpool play the same formation. It can be, systems are different and stuff like that. So, yeah, I expect it to be either a 4-3-3. Arne Slot played 4-2-3-1 quite a lot, but towards the end of the season with Feyenoord, he did play a lot of 4-3-3. He played quite a lot of it. So he's a good coach, guys. We've got a good squad there as well. So morning to Bajan in the house. He said, Jamie, bless that going to be a scorcher day, 40 degrees. Yeah, we can only wish for that, Bajan. We can only wish for that. I don't even know what it is in England at the moment. It's 20 degrees and cloudy. There you go. It's 20 degrees and cloudy, but a humidity of about 70%, so you're sweating buckets. Yeah. I think our supporters are wedded to the idea of a formation change to a double pivot. Yeah, it's going to change a lot. There'll be a lot of fluency in that the way we play, guys. Slot is a great technician. All players have played under him and said that. He's great at developing players, especially youth players. Yeah, he loves developing youth players. And the one thing about Arne Slot is he loves challenging himself. So someone like Jayden Danns, I'm hoping as well. I think we see a bit of Jayden Danns next season. I think Slot's going to see what he's like in pre-season. And I think Arne Slot's going to like what he sees in Jayden Danns. Jayden Danns is just a cold-blooded finisher. That's what Jayden Danns is. And I think we might see quite a bit of Jayden Danns next season under Arne Slot. I think he's going to really take to him. I think he's going to help develop the game of Conor Bradley, without a doubt. I think Arne Slot's going to look at Conor Bradley and develop his game strongly. Also, people like Szoboszlai is only 22. I think he's going to help develop Szoboszlai's game. And then I think he's going to try and develop Darwin Núñez's game. I really do. I think he's just going to get Darwin Núñez and he's going to try and develop Darwin's game, guys. I really do. I really think he's going to give it the best he can. Jamie Kante turn back the wheels of time and talk about Saliba being pulled out. He's best centre back in the world. Yeah, he did a madness yesterday, didn't he? An absolute madness. There's no doubt about it. N'Golo Kante is a special player. Special player. Yeah, I think next season, I can't wait for it now. We've seen the fixtures, guys. Now we've seen the fixtures. I really can't wait for it. I'm literally buzzing now. I can't wait for the season to start. I don't know about you guys. Once the fixtures come out, I'm like, right, let's get the season underway. I want to get the Euro finished with now. Let's get the season going. Let's get pre-season going. I can't wait for pre-season. We're gonna be doing so much through pre-season, guys, on the channel. I'll be bringing you all the pre-season watch-alongs. For this season coming. So the plan this season, guys, is going to change the channel a little bit. I'm looking to try and take the channel up a gear. I'm trying to take the channel up a gear next season. So next season, what I'm trying to do is I'm going to be doing a lot of Liverpool watch-alongs that are live on TV at the time. Any live TV Liverpool games, I'll be doing watch-alongs for. Also, I'll be going to be doing a lot of hate-alongs next season. So I'll be doing a lot of Man City watch-alongs, Arsenal watch-alongs, Man United watch-alongs and things like that. A lot of watch-alongs to Liverpool, a lot of hate-alongs. I'm going to go live as much as I can next season as well. With all my kids in school. All three of my kids will be in school for the start of next season as well. So I'll have more free time on my hands during the day. So I'll be bringing you loads of videos during the day in the season as well. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing loads. So can't wait for the start of next season. Between here and there, you know, I'll be doing as much as I can on the channel, bringing you as much content as I possibly can. You know, obviously, there's a lot of the transfer window is open at the moment, news and rumours and all that. Now, I know people don't like news and rumours, yeah. I keep getting slagged off for this when I talk about transfer rumours because people go, they're just rumours. Why are you talking about it? Or I get comments in my channel, like at the end of a video, where people go, another typical Liverpool YouTuber talking about things that won't happen. It's the point of bringing you called the news, guys. I'm a Liverpool dedicated channel. I'm going to bring you the news. So I've got to bring you Liverpool news. If there's transfer rumours, it's rumours, guys. It's not facts. I don't call it transfer facts. It's transfer rumours for a reason, because they're rumours. They might happen, they might not happen. So, yeah. People just got to just chill out a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Just relax. Enjoy the videos. You know, only just a bit of fun. We're talking about rumours. We're debating about them. Can they happen? Can they not happen? What do we need? Chatting about it. You know, people get far too involved. Far too involved. Far too involved. It's news. Yeah, just call it Jamie talking shit. People might get. That's what I might actually call it, Lakers. I ain't even lying. I might call it something like that. Jamie talking bollocks, you know. Jamie, is there a way to watch 3 p.m. kickoffs without streaming? Heard about Peacock and Facet, but never tried them. Yeah, what I might do, I can't tell you online. I actually can't say it online, but just yeah. Yeah, there is a way, but I can't say it online. Big up TW, thank you very much. Big up Lakers. So transfer rumors. Let's get to the transfer room. Let's get to let's get to the part of the show that no one likes. The transfer rumors. I'm sure I'm going to get slagged off for bringing transfer rumors again, guys. But again, they're just bloody rumors. Yeah, we don't know what's true around here. But let's bring you it anyway. It's a bit of fun. It's a bit of fun. All right, if I get this going, there we go. So there is a little bit of news I know. There's a Lakers. There's a little bit of news I know, and that is Archie Gray. So a few reporters have been reporting on this the last couple of days. Liverpool and Archie Gray. Now, Archie Gray is one of them superstars at Leeds United right now. I believe he's like 18, 19 years of age. Leeds apparently have got to sell players this season because they didn't get promoted. And the two players that are mostly leave Leeds this season are apparently Archie Gray and Somerville. Now, Somerville looks like he's on his way to Brighton. That's what it looks like at the moment. It looks like Somerville's on his way to Brighton. And I can guarantee you this, guys, right? I said no one... I said I wouldn't mind buying Somerville, yeah, as that young forward for the future, right? And everyone said, no, don't get him, don't get him. You watch Somerville absolutely ball out at Brighton and everyone tells us to go and buy him. I'll bet you any money. I'll bet you any money. But it looks like Somerville is going to Brighton. And with that, Archie Gray looks like he might leave Leeds United. Now, Archie Gray doesn't actually want to leave Leeds United, and I don't blame him. He doesn't want to go because he is young, and he doesn't want to damage his growth and his, the way he's developing. He doesn't want to ruin that and staying at Leeds, even if it's in the Championship for another year, will still improve his development. He's a young guy. But the problem is, I don't think he's going to have much choice on the matter if Leeds United's financial issues are a realistic worry for him right now. Their two superstars are Somerville and Archie Gray, and if they sell them two, I think it frees up Leeds' financial worries, and they haven't got no burden to worry about in that regard. If they got promoted last season, Leeds, I don't think Leeds would be selling Archie Gray and Somerville this summer. They would have been afforded to keeping them, but losing the playoff final to Southampton and all that millions, now it looks like they're going to have to sell Archie Gray and Somerville. But as I said, Somerville does look like he's on his way to Brighton Football Club. But Archie Gray, this kid's a superstar in the making. He really is. Everyone talks massive about him. Everyone loves the guy. Everyone talks wonders about him. I don't know how much it would cost. Liverpool are apparently looking at him. I think what I believe and what I've heard, guys, and I only can tell you what I've heard. And again, anything I've heard isn't always 100% legitimate. Things can change. People can change their minds about situations. But let me just tell you what I've heard. So Liverpool will buy a midfielder towards the end of the transfer window, but they want to get other positions filled in first. That is what I've heard. Now, do I believe that to be the case? You know, will that be will that be the case? I'm not sure. I'm not positive on it. This is just what I've been told. So what I've been told so far is that Liverpool are looking for midfielders, but it's not a priority for them so far, which we'll get to that in a minute. But they want to fill in other areas of the pitch first with centre backs, a forward, and maybe a left back, and maybe a goalkeeper if Kelleher does go. So if Liverpool are going to make a signing in midfield, what I've heard, it'll be towards the end of the transfer window. Now with Archie Gray, for me, Archie Gray is that sort of like Declan Rice kind of player. He's, for me, a phenomenal talent. If Liverpool are going to get someone like Archie Gray, I don't know if we can afford to wait till after the transfer window, towards the end of the transfer window to get him. Remember, if you look at the Gravenberch and Endo deals, we got them towards the end of the transfer window. So Liverpool will be in for business all the way till close. But I don't think a midfielder is a priority for Liverpool Football Club. We're going to chat about that in a minute. Big up Bajan with a super chat. Big up my friend. Says Jamie, we'll send you some vids from the Liverpool Arsenal pre-season seat in Philly. Big up. Yeah, if you can do that, Bajan, I appreciate that. That would be sweet, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, Bajan said we better get a DM. Big up, Daz. No worries, Daz. You're good. Signing 40 million, loaning back for a season. That could happen. That is a possibility. That is a massive possibility. I think that could definitely happen. Punjabi Firmino says not convinced with Trent in midfield. I think that is something that Liverpool are going to be looking at in pre-season. They're going to be trying Trent in pre-season in the midfield area. I expect that to be tried. Look, Liverpool saying a midfielder is not a priority right now. Some people will say that's a madness. How is it not priority? It should be the priority. And I'm not going to disagree with people that says like it's not a priority, because if people, I'm not going to disagree with people in that matter. You know, I think the club as a whole completely rates Stefan Bajcetic. And this is the thing. So obviously there was an article put out the other day on social media that I think a lot of people took it wrong. And I believe David Lynch came out on Twitter and had to correct some people because the wording of the tweet was a little bit incorrect. So, like, the wording of the tweet is that apparently Liverpool won't buy a DM if they don't feel like they're better than Stefan and Wataru Endo. You know, they won't buy a DM, right? So obviously you can tell how Twitter took this news. You know, they took it positively, as you could understand. So Twitter blew up and went, hey, you know, and listed about 1,000 people that are better than Stefan Bajcetic than Wataru Endo. And then they're just talking about that, oh, it's only a financial reason why we're not buying a DM, which of course is bollocks. It's not a financial reason. And now I think David Lynch came out and said, like, the quoting was wrong. And the real quote of it should have been along the lines that Liverpool are looking for that special kind of DM that they can go and buy, like a Fabinho. And then again, people were like, that's bollocks, and listed out a load of players that are not actually that good. And that's the thing. Look, there is defensive midfielders out there, right? You can go and buy one, right? But a lot of them are not that good, guys. This is the thing. Would people be happy for Liverpool Football Club just to go out and buy a defensive midfielder to say we've got a defensive midfielder, but he's not actually that good? Or would you rather wait until someone was actually good that came onto the market that was available? For me, I would rather wait until there's someone actually good. I hate buying players just for the sake of it. I fucking hate it. It's what Chelsea do. Chelsea just buy players for the sake of it with no vision or goal in mind for the manager at the football club. They're just buying players for the sake of it, for buying them. And then, oh, you've got to work out how they play. If there's no people going about Agate is dog turd. I mean, he loses his place at every team he plays for. I mean, he can't keep his place. I'd rather go and buy Vitinha, or whatever his name is, from PSG, who took Agate's spot. You know, there's not a lot. There's not a lot out there that would actually improve us. Is Agate better than Stefan Bajcetic? Probably not. Not for me. I think Stefan's probably a better all-round footballer. Agate might be a better defensive-minded player, but I'd say Stefan's a better footballer. Is Agate actually that much better than Endo? No, I'm being honest here. I'm really being honest here. Is Agate actually that much better than Wataru Endo? Like, seriously. I don't think he is. I don't think he is. So I'm all right. I'm all right for us waiting for the right guy. Now, I think Liverpool are looking at Ederson from Atalanta. I think they are looking at him. I think they looked at him. The reason they're looking at him is because the way he plays for Atalanta. Remember, Atalanta play a man-on-man. They play man-on-man all over the pitch. And I think that impressed, you know, and Ederson impressed in his defensive game and his ability to break the lines and join attacks as well. I keep saying this. The number 6 of old is not what I don't think Liverpool are. I don't think Liverpool are after a destroyer. A number 6 that just sits there and just destroys. I don't think Liverpool are after that because, look, let's be fair here. If Liverpool are after that, there's plenty out there they can go and get, right? So I don't think Liverpool are after a destroyer. I don't think they're after that kind of player. They're after a player that's got all-round abilities that can play in a deeper role in midfield. That's what they're after. Like, if you look at Wataru Endo, Wataru Endo, look, he's got weaknesses to his game, obviously, but he's not a destroyer, is he? He's not your out-and-out destroyer. He can get on the ball. He can play. He can join the attack. You know, he's actually got a pretty good pass. You know, his passing is pretty good. He can move the ball quickly. He can break the lines. He can join an attack. And then he can defend. If Liverpool found Wataru Endo 5 years ago, I don't think you'd be looking around for a DM right now. I really don't. It's just at his age. He's 31. If Wataru Endo is 25, I think we'd be absolutely fine. I really do. But that's the sort of number 6 they're after. They're not after that. Just sit back and man smashes up the realm. Look, apparently they're looking at Fofana at Monaco. He's obviously leaving Monaco this season. He's going to go around cheap, that 25 mil mark. I think Liverpool will be looking at him. There's apparently rumours that Liverpool has spoken to his agent. Interesting one. We'll see how that goes. If you look at Fabinho back in the day, Fabinho weren't really a destroyer either. Fabinho was a DM, but he was an all-round footballer as well. You know, he played defensive midfield fab, but he was an all-round footballer. His passing was excellent. He could break the lines with his passing. He could join attacks. He could get goals on the edge of the box. You know, he could defend up the field. He could defend deep. Yeah, but he weren't known for his amazing pace, was he? You know, Fabinho could get run past. Even Fabinho in his absolute prime at his best could still get run past because he didn't have that pace. But he was an all-round world-class footballer at his time. At his absolute prime, Fab was a world-class midfielder. World-class midfielder. But he weren't a destroyer. He could do everything. You know, he could do absolutely everything. That's what I keep but a lot of the Liverpool fan base just want a destroyer, and I don't think the club do, because we could go and buy a destroyer tomorrow. Liverpool could have gone and got Ugarte if they wanted to, guys. Let's be fair here. Liverpool really wanted, they could have gone and got Ugarte a couple of years ago as a destroyer. Look, if you look at last summer, Liverpool wanted Lavia all last summer. They just wanted Lavia all last summer. Lavia's not a destroyer either. It's not a destroyer either. And then we went in the market and got Gravenberch and Endo at the end of the transfer market for a combined 53 million. Why did just Liverpool go and spend 53 million on a destroying DM? Because that's not the DM they want. I think it's plainly obvious now. Unless Liverpool have just messed this all up, unless Liverpool Football Club have just completely messed it all up and they fucked around, but by the look of it, Liverpool do not want that kind of defensive midfielder, because they could have got it ages ago. They could have got it ages ago, and that's not the midfielder they want. They want someone. I think they're after someone like Wataru Endo, but younger. You know, as I said, if Wataru Endo was 25, I don't think we'd be talking about it. I think he'd be perfectly fine. And I know everyone keeps talking about his speed and all that, but Fabinho was slow as shit as well. It's just that Endo's 31 years old. If Endo's 25, I don't think we're looking for a defensive midfielder. I don't think we're chatting about it. But unfortunately, he's 30, 31. So for me, Endo would be my squad DM at the moment. I'd have him not as my first team. I'd have him in the squad. I think a lot of everyone, I think you guys in the chat as well, are quite happy with Wataru Endo being a squad player. And so am I. I think he's a decent, really good player that can come in when needed. We need... I think the club... I honestly believe this. I think Stefan Bajcetic will start the season. I think Stefan Bajcetic will be Liverpool's main deep lining midfielder at the start of the season, alongside Alexis McAllister, and then there's another spot up for grabs. I really do. I think that'd be the two. I think Stefan and McAllister. Stefan and McAllister like to defend. You've got to remember as well, when Fab was here, we had people like Jordan Henderson and Gini Wijnaldum who like to defend and get stuck in. You know, I keep saying this. We ain't got really a lot of midfielders like that today. We've got more techie players who like to score goals and assist and stuff like that than we have defensive midfielders, but like we did a few years ago. So I really think Stefan will start the season if he's ready. You know, they're promoting Stefan training at the moment. I don't know if you've seen the videos that Liverpool putting out. Stefan doing individual training and all that. They're highlighting him for a reason, guys. He's getting highlighted for a reason. He's going to have a big impact on their team. I do believe he will start the season. I really do. I really do. And he's the kind of DM that Liverpool want. Unless they go and get Ederson from Atalanta or a Fofana from Monaco, I think they're the two. I honestly do. I think Fofana and Ederson and Archie Gray actually are the three players they might be looking at. I think they're looking at Adam Walton from Crystal Palace as well, but I think it'd cost you a fortune right now. So they're the three players I think they're going to look at, but I don't think a midfielder will be bought till the end of the transfer window. I think they try and get other positions linked in first. Look, let's be fair here. We need a centre back first. You know, we've got 7 to 8 midfielders at this moment in time, guys. We're packed in midfield, but we need a centre back. Matip's gone. We need a centre back. Virgil and Canate will be the partnership at the start of the season, in my opinion. And then you've got Gerald Kwanzaa, Joe Gomez, and you need a new centre back. Liverpool will buy a centre back. Obviously, Euro's been the one that Liverpool have been targeting all summer so far. You know, it looks like he still wants a Real Madrid club. It still looks like he wants Real Madrid if they do come in for him. Apparently, Real Madrid now spoke to Euro's agent, so something might be happening there. Liverpool walk away from that deal. Liverpool looking at Mark Guehi as well from Crystal Palace, which I won't be against. I think he's decent, but is he much better than Joe Gomez? Don't know. For me, not sure on that one. I think it's good. I just don't know if he upgrades what we got. You know, you got Kwanzaa and Gomez there and Guehi, Virgil and Canate. I don't know if that's an upgrade enough, perfectly honest. I really don't. So they definitely go get a centre back in. Joe Gomez is an interesting one as well. I don't think Joe Gomez have got any intentions of letting I don't think Liverpool got any intentions of letting Joe Gomez leave the football club. I think they're very happy keeping Joe Gomez. It all depends on Joe Gomez. You know, we've already heard a little bit of talk that Gomez might want more guarantee of first team football now. He's getting to that age. What is he, 26, 27, Joe Gomez? He'll probably want to play more games than he has been. Unless Slot has a chat with Joe Gomez and says he's his number one left back next season, which will be interesting. Because I've been talking about it. I think there's a big possibility Liverpool have 3 centre backs out in the back 4 next season, a bit like Man City play, a little bit like Arsenal play. And Arne Slot played that at Feyenoord as well. He's Feyenoord back 4. 3 of his back 4 were centre backs, natural centre backs. You know, he went more naturally like that. So there could be an argument that he has, you know, Joe Gomez is preferred as the left back, where if Trent is inverting from the right hand side, you've got 3 natural centre backs there, more than a left back squeezing in as a left back, as a centre back. So it all depends on Gomez, I think. If Gomez wants to leave, I don't think the club will stand in his way. If anyone comes in for Joe Gomez, I think the club would be like, won't stand in his way of leaving, you know. Your team's coming for him, no doubt about it. And obviously the centre back that Liverpool are looking at as well. I don't know how you say his name. Riccardo Calafiori, is it? Obviously the young Italian centre back made his debut at the Euros already. Liverpool apparently looking at him. The young guy, I believe he plays Bologna, is it? He had a good. Is it Bologna he plays for? 22 years of age, old-fashioned Italian centre back. He's a bit of a throwback, you know, proper Italian centre back. Liverpool apparently looking at him as well. So, you know, Liverpool are looking at young centre backs. They're looking at young centre backs. They're looking at that next big star to come in now. And I think that's going to be decent, man. You know, if you can get someone like these guys in, along with your Kwanzaas, your Canates, your Virgils, maybe your Gomez's if he stays. You got a core of good centre backs there, guys. You really have. So centre back is the place I expect Liverpool to fill first. I believe the first transfer of the. I know we're buying that 16-year-old from Wolves that Man City are after. but he's for the academy. You know, Liverpool always buy academy players from around this country and around Europe. So I wouldn't worry about him. But our first real transfer of the window will probably be a centre-back, in my opinion. Yeah, I think we'll get a centre-back in. Queven Kelleher's a different one as well. And like my man says there, before I get to Queven Kelleher, I wonder if a defender was. I wonder if a defender is so comfortable on the ball that could be moved into a midfield as a 6. Exactly, it could be someone like that. You know, a lot of these managers now do like a centre back bringing out the ball and breaking into midfield, starting attacks. So they could be looking for someone like that, which is why they're probably looking at Euro. This whole time. It's interesting, ain't it? Queven Kelleher, though. Queven Kelleher. He wants first team football, Queven Kelleher. He's at an age where he feels like he should be playing. He should be first choice, right? And I understand that he should be first choice for our football club. The problem is he isn't going to leave. He isn't going to leave unless someone matches what Liverpool are asking him. And Liverpool want between 25 and 30 million pounds for Queven Kelleher, which I think is a fine transfer fee. You know, a lot of people are saying we've overrated Kelleher. I know a lot of people that say that Kelleher is a little overrated by the Liverpool fan base, and you know we shouldn't be asking that much money for him. When I'm seeing people like James Trafford go around the 20 and 30 million pound mark, and you reckon we're asking too much money for Kelleher? If James Trafford is valued between 20 and 30 million, then so is Queven Kelleher. Can we just get that straight right now? And if Kelleher comes in, look, if Kelleher wants to leave, people got to buy him. Someone's got to pay the price. If no one pays the price, Kelleher will be here next season. Now, Liverpool got a bit of a goalkeeper issue at the moment. Obviously, Adrian has turned down Liverpool's contract. He wants to go back to Real Betis. They're trying to sort a deal out for him to go back to Spain. That looks like that might happen. And obviously, as Honesty has said here as well, Jaros is wanted, obviously, by RB Salzburg, who's obviously managed by Pep Linders now. So Pep Linders, obviously, he manages RB like Salzburg, and he wants Jaros, who he's very keen on. Now, Jaros has obviously gone to the Euros. He's playing for the Czech Republic. I believe he's their number 2 goalkeeper. He might feature in the Euros. Who knows? But I know Liverpool think a lot about this guy. And when I look at our goalkeepers in the academy and the keepers that we got at the football club, for me, he's the best of the rest. Alisson, Kelleher, Jaros. They're Liverpool's 3 best goalkeepers. Liverpool, I don't think, are looking at someone like Peter Luger, who went on loan at Macclesfield. I think that tells you everything about Peter Luger. I don't think they're looking at Harvey Davis either. I don't think they feel them two are close enough. And Jaros, Kelleher, and Alisson are the 3 best goalkeepers at our football club right now. I think Kelleher, if he leaves, you might see Jaros go to number 2. You might see Jaros go to number 2 if he stays. And then Liverpool just buy a 3rd goalkeeper in. You know, a cheap goalkeeper is homegrown from somewhere and just make him 3rd choice. They've got a goalkeeper situation they need to sort out. They need to sort out a goalkeeper situation quite quickly, in my opinion. They need to make sure if Adrian's going or staying, get that deal done whatever way. And then Kelleher, if no club comes in for Kelleher, look, Jaros won't leave the football club until the Queven Kelleher stuff's sorted for me. I don't think Liverpool are going to let Jaros go on loan to Salzburg and then sell Kelleher and then just be left with Alisson and then have to buy 2 goalkeepers in the summer. That'd just be madness and make no sense. So one of Kelleher and Jaros will stay, in my opinion. One of Kelleher and Jaros will stay. If Kelleher goes, I believe Jaros will stay. and probably take the number 2 spot. And then Liverpool go and buy a third goalkeeper from maybe another English club, a Championship club or something like that. That can maybe be homegrown and register him as the third goalkeeper. And that'd be the 3 goalkeepers. That'd be the 3 goalkeepers. Yeah, Jaros only has 12 months left in his contract as well. So letting Jaros go on loan wouldn't make sense either if he's only got a year left on his deal. So they're obviously... So here's what could happen. So if Kelleher stays at Liverpool, I believe the football club will loan out Jaros. He will sign a new contract and then get loaned out. That, I think, what might happen. He'll sign a new contract and get loaned out. If Kelleher leaves the football club, I think Jaros signs a new contract and stays as Liverpool's number 2. They're the 2 options, I believe. They're the 2 options I believe might happen. Yeah, I think it's that way. I think he signs a new contract no matter what. But if Kelleher leaves, he stays in his number 2. If Kelleher stays, I think Jaros leaves and goes on loan, and they get someone in to be the number 3 goalkeeper. But the keeping options have to be need to be sorted quite quickly. Now, there's some rumours going around that Liverpool want a new forward. Some forwards have been mentioned. Now, Luis Diaz, again, today has been mentioned with Barcelona for their 100th time. Deco, who's, I think, the sporting director at Barcelona or whatever he is, head of transfers, he's basically pinpointed Diaz as the number 1 priority for Barcelona. The problem is Barcelona can't afford him as far as I'm aware. Liverpool Football Club are not going to let Diaz go for anything less than 65 million. They want between 65 and 75 million for Luis Diaz. If they I don't think they're going to let him go for any cheaper unless there's some kind of swap deal. Other than that, Luis Diaz is going to stay at Liverpool Football Club, in my opinion. And the rumours going around right now, I didn't think this would happen. By the look of it, it might happen now. See, I didn't think Liverpool needed 6 attackers personally, right? But by the sounds of it, Liverpool have changed their mind on it and think they want 6 attackers. So at this moment in time, Liverpool are looking at keeping Luis Diaz if no one comes in for him. Luis Diaz and Cody Gakpo are their 2 left wingers. Darwin Núñez and Diogo Jota are their 2 number 9s. Mo Salah's your right winger. And by the sounds of it at the moment, Liverpool are looking for a backup to Mo Salah. That's what they're looking at. They're looking at for a backup to Mo Salah. So you got 2 left wingers, 2 right wingers, and 2 number 9s. Now, obviously, I think that's too much personally, because you've got to be able to have a squad of 26, which means for me, you're going to have less midfielders registered than you are attackers to get the defenders in as well, because you're going to have 2 right backs, 2 left backs, and like 4 or 5 centre backs. Obviously, under 21 players don't get registered, so you can do it that way. So I'm not sure on it, but the name on everyone at the moment is Johan Bakayoko, the Belgian winger from PSV, right winger. I think Liverpool are looking at him because trying to get anyone in as a right winger. I know a lot of people say Elise, but can you imagine sitting down with Elise, yeah, going, look, I want you to come to Liverpool, but you're not going to play much because Mo Salah's my number 1 right winger. It's a hard sell. Elise's 22, going on 23. You look at people like Cole Palmer and stuff like that. They're playing every single week, and I think that's what Elise wants. Elise don't want to be sitting on the bench. You know, if Mo Salah's in the team, Mo Salah's going to be playing. Let's just put it out there. He's going to be playing. So asking Elise to sit on the bench is a hard sell. Now, Chelsea need a right winger. Newcastle need a right winger. It's an easy sell for them clubs to go to and look, you come to our club, you're our number 1 right winger. Don't worry about it. You know, Cole Palmer will play more central in the 10. You know, Elise on the right, probably Jackson off the left, and then probably Cole Palmer is the false 9. for Chelsea. That's probably how they're going to go next season. Cole Palmer in the false nine, Lisa on the right, Jackson on the left. That's how they might set up. And that's a bigger sell to Elise. At least selling Elise to Liverpool is difficult because of that. Yeah, big up, Daryl. Yeah, Penny's good, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. She's doing good. So it's a hard sell, but someone like Bakayoko, it's not as hard of a sell. You know, coming in, it's a bit of an easier sell to him to go and look. You're going to play. You're a development player. You're coming through. You could eventually take Mo's spot. I just think it's easier. Where Elise, I just think Elise could go to a Newcastle or a Chelsea and play straight away. I'm going to sneeze. I do apologise. Oh, I got hay fever. Sorry. Oh God. Oh, got a sneeze. Oh, Double A says Jota is always injured, so we cannot rely on him. I also see Szoboszlai being a big part of Slot's plans. Diaz and Salah, I think we come to the end of the transfer window. I think Salah stays, man. I literally think I think Salah stays. I think Salah stays. Yeah, I think Mo wants to retire at Liverpool Football Club. I don't think Mo wants to leave football club. Same Virgil van Dijk. The only one I'm worried about is Trent, to be fair. The Trent Bellingham thing's getting me a bit worried. I ain't going to lie. That bromance is worrying me a little bit. But with Salah, by the sounds of it, Liverpool are trying to sort out a contract for Mo Salah. With Virgil van Dijk, you know, hearing Virgil van Dijk saying he doesn't not want to leave Liverpool and he wants to stay at the club, it's beautiful to hear. I think I think Virgil's contract's easier to sort out. I think they all stay. I think Virgil, Trent, and Salah will all be part of Liverpool next season, personally. I think they'll all be part of Liverpool next season. Yeah. I think everyone will be part of Liverpool next season. The season after that, I can't say. But next season, all three will be there. Will they all sign new contracts? I don't know. But I don't think any of them are going in the summer. I'll be shocked. Absolutely shocked if any of them go. I think Liverpool are okay letting Mo go for a free. I really do. I think Liverpool look at Mo and go, we're okay letting him go for free if he don't sign a new deal. They just don't want to lose him next season. I can understand it. And that is probably why they're looking for a right winger. That is probably why they're looking for a right winger to come in. Interesting times. Lots of interesting little bits and pieces in the transfer world at the moment. As I said, transfers are like dominoes. You need one piece to move and then everything else moves with it and falls with it. So, you know, once one person moves somewhere, you usually see something happening somewhere else. So, yeah. That ain't worrying me. I want Trent to go. He's a problem on the right hand side. Lisa has Bakayoko, very similar players. The Crystal Palace had them, they would cook. Could all, yeah. I think Eze. Look, I love Eze. Eze is the player. I think Eze is better than Elise. I think Eze is a tremendous talent. I think Eze goes to Tottenham. I'm going to say it now. I think Eze joins Tottenham Hotspur. I think Elise goes to Chelsea. And Bakayoko, I think if Liverpool decide to get him, we'll get Bakayoko. That's my thoughts on it. That's my thoughts on it. Be up, Daryl. Yeah, it weren't Penny that was ill. It was Phoebe, mate. It was Phoebe. But yeah, she's all right now. It's all right now. That's why I'm knackered. Mark Guay, look, Daryl, I know what you're saying with Guay. I just don't think he's much better than what we got, to be perfectly honest. Is he better than Kwanzaa and Gomez? I'm not sure. Not sure on that one. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but you got to remember, Michael Edwards did sign James Milner when he was 30 on a free transfer. I think it depends on what value they have as well. He saw that Jordan Henderson's legs were going. Mo Salah's legs are not going, are they? He saw that Fabinho's legs are going. Fabinho's. I think it's different with Mo Salah. Mo Salah still go get your goals. He's still going to be creative. He's still going to... Look, let's be fair. If Darwin Núñez could put the ball in the back of the net last season on a more regular basis, Mo Salah would have broken Thierry Henry's assist record last season, without a shadow of a doubt. You know, he'd have been on 22, 23 assists last season, Mo Salah. So he's got a lot of value left in the football club, in my opinion. He's got a lot of value left in the football club. Yeah, Ederson. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Frimpong. I'm not a big Frimpong fan, you know. Not a big Frimpong fan. Not a big Frimpong fan. Yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, Bizzle, look, if you can guarantee me that any of our forwards are going to outscore Mo Salah next season, then let him go. Do you know what I'm saying? But I've got a feeling Mo Salah's going to start the season like a madman. But I hear you. Yeah, Guayi's about a £40 million centre back. He's about a £40 million centre back. He's okay. He's a good centre back. That's as far as I go. Just good centre back, solid centre back. He's nothing special. Do you know what I mean? I just. Jay, I feel you go get proven wrong. If I'm proven wrong, man. I'll hold my hands up. I don't mind being proved wrong. If I get proved wrong, I'm cool with it. But if he starts the season on absolute fire, you know what I'm saying? I don't trust anyone else to get goals in this Liverpool team right now. I really don't. And it's not me being sentimental. You know, I like players to leave. I just don't know. I just don't know, man. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, guys. Guys, I'm going to leave it there. Big up to everyone. Thank you very much for joining me. We're talking about the Liverpool fixtures earlier on. Little transfer rumour show as well. Guys, as I said, it's the Euros. There's a lot of chat about at the moment with the Euros, obviously. There's not a lot of Liverpool news, but when there is Liverpool news, guys, I will go live. Don't you worry about that. So, guys, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I'm live with Drifty this evening on TIFO. If you don't know what TIFO is, please go to Coppish or the Drifty TV and go to their links and hit the link for TIFO and go over there to watch the watch-alongs. I believe that's where Coppish is going to be a lot next season for watch-alongs as well. So if you've not hit that link yet, please go and hit that link. And we'll be there tonight at 7:40 p.m. We go live for the Portugal and Czech game, I believe. So should be a good one. Guys, thank you very much again. Appreciate all your patience and everything you do for the channel. All the love. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, guys. Until sometime soon. Hopefully tomorrow. Might have more news tomorrow. I'll be live. Who knows? But big up to you. Much love. Bye-bye for now.